So far, it's just us. I hope it stays that way. There's no chargers. I can't really understand why you would sell train tickets where people are going to sleep overnight and not provide a single outlet in the entire unit. But they did it. Luckily, I've got this battery bank. We just disembarked from our train to Venice. I actually slept pretty well last night, which is in stark contrast from the first night train we took. So we just dropped our luggage off at a luggage storage place here in the station, and it cost us €36 to store 3 bags from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. In Vienna, we were able to rent a locker which fit all 3 of our bags for like €4, which comes out to something like $5, and €36 is like $45.
I understand. Because Venezia, not Vienna, it's more valuable.
I guess. Nuts.
In the future, Venezia is disappear. So the coin locker, baggage storage, €36. It's small thing.
Because we can't come again. Lots of construction happening. Not really sure why, since according to Rena, this place will be underwater in a few years.
Which one?
Left, I assume.
We are lost.
Well, of course we're lost. We're not listening to Google. I'm a little surprised to see so much graffiti. So there are like no scooters, no bikes, no skateboards, no cars, just people walking and boats. And it looks like the trash is collected in these strange carts that are like specifically designed for Venice. Not just the trash, but it looks like the goods are also distributed on these carts. It's really cool. Wow, there are so many of them in there. Google Maps doesn't really seem to work that well here. I think because there's so many buildings packed so close together. I mean, we're constantly between 3 or 4 story tall buildings. Almost got lost on our way to the Gondola Tour. Just shaking? One look at Venice and it is immediately obvious that this city is completely unique. It's impossible to miss the features that set it apart. But why? I mean, why did people decide to build in what appears to be such a challenging location? Long before Venice existed, the lagoon consisted of shifting mudflats, marshes, and sandy islands. It was home to fishermen, salt workers, and small agricultural communities connected by wooden walkways and levees. After the fall of the Western Roman Empire in the late 4th century, repeat invasions drove mainland inhabitants towards the lagoon's naturally defensible islands. Over the next several centuries, these settlements began to take on characteristics of a true city. By the 9th century, the city had begun a transformation into what we know as Venice today. Stone walls were being built along islands, rivers were redirected, and the islands were linked by bridges as some of the major overhauls leading to the stability of the city's foundation. By the 11th century, Venice was emerging as a dominant force in Mediterranean trading. Mushrooms and scallops. And spaghetti with clams and what else?
Bongore.
Bongore.
Bongore spaghetti.
I don't know what the hell bongore is, but... There's very strong garlic.
Ah, yeah, garlic is strong.
70 euro, 76 euro. We got charged $5 for water, and there was like, €5 for water, and then there was like a €3 per person charge. I don't even know what it was. I tried to translate it, but I don't understand what it was. So yeah,
Pasta is each 20 euro.
Yeah, the pasta was 20 euro each. And each tea, we both got tea, which came in a can, 6 euro each. And then they wanted a tip on top of that. Like, what the fuck, dude? I don't know if that's small, yeah, small little tiles. They're hard to see, but those are tiles. St. Mark's Basilica contains over 8,000 square meters of mosaics. Nearly all are composed of small squares backed with real gold leaf. The building today is the third basilica. The first was a small chapel, the second burned down during a rebellion, and the current basilica was built in the 11th century. Many of the sculptures, columns, and marbles were imported or seized from across the Mediterranean Empire, making the basilica effectively a museum for Venice's conquests and trade networks.
It's
hard to see, but the floor is not flat. Not even close to flat.
Ave Maria, gratia plena Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria Mater Dei.
So somehow, we're super tired. Rena was falling asleep shortly after eating our gelato on some stranger's doorstep. So now we're considering looking for an early train back to Italy or
Rome.
thanks. To Rome. Or at least a place where we can charge our phones, because I'm low and my battery bank didn't charge for shit last night, so It's a long walk back to the station now. Like 25 minutes or something. But most of the tourists at this point have cleared out. So kind of nice, actually. If you are wheelchair bound or mobility impaired, Venice will be a serious challenge for you. There are stairs everywhere. And no real alternatives from what I can see. So as I was saying about the stairs,